Shall we begin?
Here we are, another segment of Beyond the Edits, 9 minutes with 99 debaters, and where we feature 9 minutes with the 99 debate contestants. It is rapid fire. Today we have Brady. What's up?
Oh, hello. The diva is in the building.
Well,
Yes,
it's no secret that Brady's one of our favorites. He
obviously.
just is.
Sorry
We had a
about
whole
it.
podcast really about him, even when we were talking about him, you know what I mean? So it's only natural that we have him on for this because you are one of our favorites, Brady. We love you. We missed you when you were gone.
It was the worst. That was the worst part, was leaving all of you.
Yeah, we had so much fun with you, and then we're like, "Oh, dang it." But you know what? That water bucket challenge was so hard because Aggie had Julian over there and then you. So it was like, "Oh, crap. This is just a lose-lose for us."
Yeah,
It was
and to me too, it was like, well, if I get to stay, then Julian has to go. But I'm honestly so glad he was on the other team because if I would have just gotten beaten by people that I didn't have any kind of relationship with, I'd have just been like, ugh, that whole team could have left.
Yeah.
But Julian getting to stay was made it a smidge better, a smidge.
Yeah. Yeah. Made it a little less painful, right? Good. Yeah, the fun was just beginning. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to set a timer for 9 minutes. We're going to do just rapid fire questions. You can take as long as you want to on a question. Okay, so don't feel like, you have to be rushed, but it's 9 minutes. And when the buzzer goes off, you can finish that question just like a pageant, but that's it. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Alrighty. And 3, 2, 1. Oh,
all right. Well, Sparkle Queen, tell everyone where you're from.
I am from Oklahoma. I grew up in a small town. Now I reside in Oklahoma City, the greater area of Oklahoma City, and I love it.
have you ever seen a tornado? Have you been in a tornado?
I have not actually. I have this weird thing about tornadoes that even though they happen like everywhere, I think that they're drawn to energy. Like, you know how like they say that like dogs can like smell fear or whatever, or animals can smell fear. I think the same is about tornadoes. They can sense when you're scared of them. So growing up, my little hometown, we had this like tall tale that, the Native Americans that had previously lived on the land had put a blessing over us that tornadoes would not come, they wouldn't destruct, they wouldn't do any of that. And that was true my entire life. Anytime one was even remotely close, they would jump over. So now I just kind of look at tornadoes as like I don't welcome you, so don't come by me. And so far, so good.
Well, I'm from a little town called Tonganoxie, and same thing. Cheap Tonganoxie put a little spell on us, and the tornadoes pass over us. Okay, pageants or reality TV?
That's so rude.
I know! You have to pick!
I do have to pick. I think I can pick and I can say reality TV, mostly because I there's so much more diversity that gets like shown and appreciated in reality TV versus pageants are pretty. I appreciate them for what they are and the opportunities that they give a lot of young women. But I love an evening gown, but I love a like riot and honestly a reality TV fight. Nothing beats a reality TV fight.
Good answer. Pageant answer. It's good.
Okay, Miss USA or Miss America?
Ooh, it's Miss USA, and the reason why, I wanna see the swimsuit. I wanna see a girl strut to whatever baddie song in her swimsuit and just killing it. I don't care what she looks like in the swimsuit, to be quite honest. I just care that she's having the time of her life, and this is, like, her Victoria's Secret moment.
Yep.
And I don't need to watch everybody's talent. Some of you can't sing, and you get to go anyway, so I don't care.
It's funny. I said Miss USA. Miss America's the girl next door. Miss USA is the girl you wish lived next door.
That part.
There you go. Traitors or Big Brother?
Ooh, it's Traitors for me. I adore Big Brother. 90 days or however long they're locked up in that house with barely any sun is too much for me. The glitz and glam of a castle. I was born to be a queen. This, whatever Belle said, this non provincial life was not for me. That I should be in the castle. So it's Traitors for me. And this would look so much better in a castle than the CBS studio lot.
Absolutely.
Favorite pageant moment?
Ooh, favorite pageant moment? Probably when Oklahoma won Miss USA in 2015, Olivia Jordan. I had been, like, following her journey in pageants and just in life. We had a mutual friend who was kinda like a mentor to me. Her name was Adley. You've actually probably seen her, like, Facebook videos. She goes viral on Facebook every other day. Her name's Adley. Anywho, she actually had, like, texted me when Olivia was going, and she was like, "I'm singing during evening gown at Miss USA." And I was like, "But your best friend is competing, like, that's not actually happening." And it literally did happen, and then Oklahoma won, and it was, I think, our first Miss USA ever, so that was probably a favorite moment watching that live, like, seeing somebody you know singing, and then, like, someone you look up to winning, and it being your state. It was the best. My first pageant I ever watched was actually when Oklahoma won Miss America in 7, so seeing it, again, that I hadn't had it since then, so it was just the best.
I loved it when I saw Kansas win Miss USA too. I'll never forget it. That was one of my favorite
It's
moments.
the best feeling.
Okay, other than you, because 'cause you're clearly the best dressed 99 to beat contestant. Other than you, who was the best dressed 99 to beat contestant?
Ooh, the best dress, honestly, mostly I'm gonna applaud it for how hot I knew it was in that room, and I'm gonna give it to Professor Seth with his tweed blazer. He was on fire. I know it was so hot for him, but he looked amazing, and it was totally giving Professor, and I love
Absolutely.
someone that can stay true to the theme.
Yep. Agree.
Yep.
Good one.
Now, speaking of outfits, let's talk about that suit, honey. Okay? Jovani, Jovani, Jovani.
This whole thing. Yes, this is
We have
Jovani.
to give a moment to that. Tell us about that and the inspiration.
Someone should have given a moment to it. Well, we recorded a moment in the studio, but I guess they didn't wanna air it that first episode. They had to squeeze everything together so fast. Really, I've had this for a couple of years now, but it's like the embodiment of who I am. Like, it has all the sparkles, it has all the colors. I'm very bold and proud of who I am. I'm pretty unapologetically myself all the time, and this just speaks to that. I've never worn it with, like, a t-shirt underneath until the show, but I really wanted to do pink, and they liked this t-shirt, so there we were. I did have to change the boots, though. I don't know if you guys ever knew that, but day 1, I wore those heeled boots, and then after that, I had to put on the tennis shoes because
Yeah.
these, like, 14-hour days on concrete were killing me. But
Yep. Yeah. I I was like, "You're not gonna make it in those boots, man. No, no."
yeah,
So,
I didn't make it in those boots.
before we get to the next question, your, outfit for the premiere party in New York was spectacular.
I loved that.
Thank you. That was not Jovani, but it is the look that I wore during my first casting interview for the show, and so I felt like I
Interesting.
had to bring it back.
Yep.
That was what made them want me to wear something like this for the show, was that's how I came into the interview, and they were like, "Oh my god, that. Bring that again," something like that, but they just loved all the colors of this, I think, versus the all black, but yeah, I love that suit too. It's actually hanging up right over here, I can see it. Um,
Well, I wish that you would have had a highlight moment with that suit because I felt like it needed it, and they gave it to you, but then they edited out. I'm like, "No, I was waiting for that," because I feel like that suit was just spectacular, and it looked great on you, and the colors were just so fantastic for the show. So, I was bummed. So, we wanted to give you a moment with the
yeah.
suit. So,
You. I did
there you
love
are.
my moment that we filmed, and it was so good. I still stand by. I think that first challenge, those balloons and confetti were inspired by this outfit because they looked just
Yeah,
like this.
definitely. It did. Okay, so if 99 to Beat has another season and they ask you back, would you do it?
Yeah, I would beg them to let me bring someone though. I don't know who, but I just think it would have helped me probably mentally to have like a duo partner, just as someone else there that you're like, okay, I know at the end of the day, I have them. Thank God I had you all and I got that feeling, after being there for a couple of days. But I think that would have made it maybe from the jump a little bit better mindset for me. But yeah, I would do it again. I would do it again, and I would go home in the first episode again, and still be just as happy with the
No.
experience. Like, I had a blast either way, but I do want my Millie, so
But you know what? It's like, Pastor Peter was saying this, when we were, at the show. A lot of it is luck, but you also have to be, good enough to give luck a chance, right? But
Sure.
so much of it is luck, and you kinda got stuck in an unlucky situation you had no control over, your team.
None. I mean, I think we were all great pieces to a totally different puzzle. Like, we just didn't it wasn't ever gonna work as a team, but we were all great pieces. We just didn't quite fit together the way it needed to for that job.
And you went down with the original Queen Sandra.
I know. I actually this is my BTE for the episode, okay? I actually was so emotional after hugging you and everybody that I gave Sandra a hug, and I was like, "Sorry, I couldn't help you win another $1,000,000." And she was like, "No, why?" But for whatever reason, I'm just like, that's the reality TV fan in me. I just couldn't believe that, like, I was going out with the queen. It was crazy.
Yeah, and Sandra's pretty darn cool. So
Yeah.
you got to
She
have that
awesome.
moment. Oh, time's up, Aggie, your last question?
Man, okay. Well, it just went by so fast. Is there something you want everyone to know about you that they didn't get to see on 99 to Beat?
Ooh, probably I love charity work and fundraising. If you ever are looking for an organization to donate to, I absolutely adore the Trevor Project. It is a project geared towards helping the youth of the LGBTQI plus community. So they had a national hotline, I believe, under current administration that has gone away. But they're still providing a lot of resources for specifically homeless youth within the community, and I love to fundraise for them every June for like Pride Month. But they'll take your money any time of the year. So if you feel so inclined, they're a wonderful organization.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Brady. And where can everyone find you? Because obviously you're so amazing and they need to follow your adventures all the time,
Yeah, because
24/7.
we said on the podcast, "Brady, you're going places." Like, hello, somebody cast him, please.
Please.
He is a superstar in The Waiting. So, yeah, where can they find you?
I love that you said in the waiting because I am ready. It's not like in the making and I don't need time to cook. I'm like ready. You can find me on pretty much any social media Instagram, Brady.Balenti. I would say that's the main one that I use, or TikTok, Brady Lane Balenti. Yeah, find me there and then hopefully find me on your TV screen for something else in the near future.
Yes!
That's right.
Awesome, Brady. Thank you so much. We absolutely
Thank
love you. Can't wait
you.
to have you on a podcast.
Thank you.
Yes,
Love you all.
we love you. Thank you so much, Brady. Bye.